So we're here today with Taylor. Taylor is a data technician with the CHS group, and he recently, or quite a few years ago, did the electrotechnology course in Ballarat. He's going to tell us a little bit about that. So, hello Taylor, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
That's good to hear. So can you tell us a little bit about your experience at electrotechnology when you studied that at Fed Uni in Ballarat? To know some of the skills that you learned throughout that course?
Yeah, so I think we did like a wide range of stuff, I suppose you'd say, going from like practical skills of like wiring up lights and switching circuits, and or even just like bolting stuff to walls. But then we also did a fair bit of practical stuff, which included like mathematics and different equations that they use in more so like if you're an electrician, which I'm a data technician, so I don't really use those as much. But it was still good to learn, because I struggled with math at school, but this was like a little bit more practical side of math.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So it really puts those math skills into practice and gives you the foundation for where you use them in life.
Yeah. It was sort of a different way of looking at math that was more practical than the strictly academic math that you use at school.
So it helped you to make more sense of it.
Yeah, it was just a more practical sense, and it can actually has real world applications.
Excellent. So some of the activities that you did while you were at your course at electrotechnology, what were some of the things that you did in class that were that you found really interesting?
On the practical side,
we
did stuff. Yeah, we made a car battery charger from scratch, and so we had to wind up the transformers in it, and so it's just like a bunch of copper wire essentially around a coil, a certain amount of revolutions to make that sort of work. And we had to solder our own circuit boards and stuff together, and like I don't think we used an acid wash on them like I used to, but we had some circuit boards that we had to make up and put capacitors in and stuff like that to actually get that working, and like bent all the steel together and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, well, that's great.
Yeah.
So this is a number of years ago that you did this, Taylor. So since then you have moved on and gained a position in the electrical field. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I'm a data technician, which is sort of like in between where like IT meets the electrical field, sort of. So I don't really do a lot of electrical work, but I do lots of stuff in regards to like security systems or data networking systems, and that also includes like fire systems or audio-visual systems, like speakers and stuff in schools, or even at like someone's personal house. Maybe I'll go in and put some speakers in, or a surround sound system for them.
Yeah, and you do security?
Yeah, we do lots of security work. So we did the town hall in Horsham and then put access control on that. So that's what allows people to get in and out doors and to lock them automatically and stuff like that. And also like intruder detection with little infrared readers in corners and stuff like that.
Yep. You've done security in jails and hospitals and things?
Yes, I think in jail we actually put in the fire system. So if one of the units starts to burn down, they'll know that the prisoners are on fire. But hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not. But we did. So we've worked in a wide range of places and areas, including Corella Place in Ararat. We've also done a fair bit of work on the wind farms like Murrawarra, which is just outside of Horsham, and also at Stockyard Hill, which is down near Beaufort. And the main thing we did there on my side was just fiber optic cable splicing. But we also have a lot of people in the company who are doing the high voltage kind of works there as well. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. And I believe you do some work in the high towers too for our smartphones and things.
Yeah, so I do all the company does as well as me do a bit of telecommunications rigging and fault finding, and so we work on the CFA paging transmitter system. So if when someone puts a call out and they need the ambulance to go there, they have little pages, and the pages will go off, and then they'll know that there's a problem somewhere, which is just that sort of a secondary system to the other one in case something goes down. So that'll work as well. And so that's for ambulance and for the CFA, so the fires.
Yeah.
And then on the like the telecommunications rigging up the towers and stuff, we work on the NBN wireless network, and we do we fix faults for them. So it might be replacing some radio units up the top of the tower and sort of just hanging up there like 70 meters up, and yeah, just unscrewing stuff and bolting it back on, winching it up and winching it down, stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's a huge variety of work that you do for CHS.
Yeah, we cover a fair bit of areas.
Yeah, and there's a fair bit of travel involved.
Yeah, so we're lucky in some respects that we are probably in pretty much the middle of Victoria, that we cover everywhere from like Ballarat to just across the border to as in South Australian border. And then we also go up to like Mildura and Swan Hill to do some work up there as well. So,
yeah, excellent. Now, I do believe that you're starting another course.
Yeah, so I'm studying a diploma in digital media at the moment as well. I just started recently.
And what do you hope that will give you?
I'm hoping that it will give me experience in the areas of production and filmmaking.
Are you hoping that the experience you have through your CHS job with your data technician and all the skills you learnt while you did electrotechnology, you're hoping that combined will help you with the new course and the new direction for your career?
Yes, I think probably the best thing about having experience in a different field is that I'm able to probably grasp how bigger things come together, like a building site, all the different sections, like builders, electricians, plumbers, plasterers, data technicians, have to work all in conjunction and communicate with each other to actually get a job done. And so if communication isn't good on a work site, things tend to fall apart pretty quickly.
Yes.
I'm sure electrotechnology will help me in furthering my career from going on from being a data technician into the new field working in behind the production scenes. It would just give me more skills, allowing me to make myself more valuable to a production team, wherever or whatever that may be.
Excellent. Thank you very much for that, Taylor. I'm sure that those experiences will help our students who are looking at the electro field for their vet studies. I'm sure that all of that knowledge will help them to make up their mind. Really appreciate your time today. Thank you very much.